What day is it?
I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, and welcome on this hump day. How's everybody doing today? Okay, first I woke up this morning at 4. It was 41 degrees here in Massachusetts. I didn't wake up till 4 o'clock this morning. Good morning, Adam's the first in the chat this morning. Hello, good morning and welcome. Jennifer, hello. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome. Brenda, hello, Deborah, good morning, hello and welcome. Miss Denise. Don't you have a show today? I don't know why I don't have it on my calendar. I thought I did. I Spy Queen, hello. Let's see, tomorrow on my show. Is that today? Colleen's gonna be on there? What? Well, I'm gonna check that out. In 2 hours, 11 o'clock. Okay, I thought you were on 11s. I have to put that on my calendar. That's on Mondays and Wednesdays. Miss Denise goes live. I Spy Queen. Hello, good morning and welcome. And there's be a few y'all might want to check the community tab. I'll put a list there every Wednesday. So you might want to check it out and see who's on that list of shout outs of channels. You may be on it. Hint, Queen. Two guys, vintage and resell. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? Good to see you. Flip it. Hello, good morning and welcome. There's Dawn. Hello, good morning and welcome. Angela. Peanut brittle. Oh, that is awesome. I'm glad. Good. That came from Rita, 2 hip chicks. That came from Rita, the booted chick. It was a chick. I couldn't remember which one. But anywho, yeah, that's what it was donated by. Pam, hello, good morning and welcome. Iris, well, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. She said it's 51 degrees and rain. Well, here we don't have rain. We have sunshine. But I woke up this morning. It's supposed to be in the 70s today. But I woke up this morning at 41 degrees. Well, you're welcome. You never know when you're going to pop up on that list. You might want to check every Friday. I do a shout out channel too, every Friday. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing, sir? Hello, good morning and welcome. Dee Dee, our guest for today's Hump Day auction. Check it out. Come see it. By the way, Dee Dee is my new co-host on every Sunday show now, starting this Sunday, although she has prior engagements with her daughters getting married. So therefore, she will not be here this Sunday. But Mark, 2 old guys, Mark and Mike, will be here with me on Sunday. And Mark and Mike. Good morning, Bob. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning and welcome. It was 55 degrees and raining here. Ooh, I'm so glad we don't have the rain this morning. Good morning, Lisa. Hello, good morning and welcome. So how's everybody doing today? Hello, Mr. James. Waiting for the show up. There you go. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Yes, the Sunday, it's the joy of the auction Sundays. Joy of Sunday, auction Sunday is what we're calling it. It's going to be good. We're going to be doing it for 2 hours from 4 to 6 with a guest every Sunday. So if you're interested in being a guest, I'm already almost booked for the month of June. Get your entry in by sending me an email. I have the last Sunday in June available as of right now. So yeah, come check it out. Mr. Mike, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, I got sales. I got to go. I don't know what happened, but I had somebody buy something with an offer and I accepted. Well, first they bought it full price because I had multiples of different colors. And it's these notepad ink sets. And then I woke up this morning, I had a sale, but then I had an offer and I realized it's the same person. So I'm waiting to kind of pack it in case he pays so I can do his shipping cheaper for him. Jocelyn, hello, good morning and welcome. How you're doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that. And then I got my Hump Day auction today at 2 o'clock. And Dee Dee is our guest today. So come check it out. You also have rain in your area. What? Well, y'all, I'm glad we don't have it here. Yeah, It's definitely going to be in the 70s today. So it's cold, 70 degrees there. What? Yes, it was nice. It was in the 60s yesterday, but it was nice. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome. Saying I'm at appointment, listening, reaching out for whatnot, and puppy feeling my age today. Whatnot. Okay. Good morning, Stacy. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. So what does everybody have planned for the day? Anything special? Good morning, Lisa. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? By the way, Dawn, I did send you 2 emails this morning. Well, I'll forward them to you this morning. I thought I did it the other day and I didn't. I'm sorry. Little Debbie, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. I am working and look at. I understand because I was doing that this morning with Larry and Victoria's channel. I'm trying to get a video out of Chai this morning today, so I've been working on that. Good morning, Craig. How are you doing this morning, sir? Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Paul, I have a question for you, which I just noticed yesterday. Are you doing? It's a talk show chat Monday through Thursday, or is it Monday through Friday at 9:30? I just happened to see the thumbnails yesterday. It finally popped up on my main page. So I just wanted to make sure before I verify and spread the word. So that's what I have planned for the day. Today's 2 shows. Tomorrow I'll be a guest on Ella's. So yeah, Chai baby. Yes, he's getting to be a little spoiled rotten. He's starting to really come out of his shell. Okay, Monday through Thursday at 9:30. Okay, that's what I thought I saw in the thumbnail. It was one of those glance. Oh, wait, that's Paul. So y'all don't forget every Monday through Thursday. If you haven't saw the thumbnails yet, Paul is starting his shows at 9:30 Monday through Thursday on his channel. If you haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and subscribe to him and make sure you hit all those notifications. But most importantly, go back, watch videos, leave a comment. I guess you're just starting that this week, huh, Paul? But like I said, I just saw the thumbnail for it. Well, good morning, Jules. How are you doing? Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. There it is in the chat. You're welcome, Paul. Let's see what I got else today. Yesterday, oh Lord Jesus, I had 8 orders of stuff come in. You know, when y'all do business, most of the time, if you're working for a company, you have shipping, you have receiving, and you have all the different billing departments and stuff like that. Well, when we do it, we got to do it all. And yesterday was my time to get through, and I had 8 total. It was 5 yesterday and 3 days before yesterday that I had to get through and get through the invoices and check everything and balance everything off. So that was what I did between after work yesterday. I didn't leave the office till 6:30 and going upstairs and calling it a day, but I had to get that done. Oh, by the way, Mark, I have to say, you pack that package that I got from you on your last auction. Lord Jesus, it was packed really well. Nothing was broken, and there was a lot of glassware. So thank you so much. Think about doing a packing video so people can see things that are doing after the selling of stuff. I actually have to work on that video. I did put one out already, and I'm gonna do another one where every time I get something that's unique, I will do a clip of how I'm packing that item. And as soon as I get enough, I'll do a video. And I've been doing that on a regular basis, trying to get it done to where I will then put out another video, which I need to do because I think I have enough to do another one. So I'm trying not to keep them too long, but I have been doing it because people had asked me to do that. So I have been working on that. Well, good morning, Mr. Aaron. How are you doing, sir? Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Good to see you. Irene, how are you? Mickey and Jennifer is dropping those links, so you make sure you go check them out. If again, leave comments in those videos, leave a little check the thumbs up. That all helps their channel. Glad to hear. Yes, I have enough, and I recycle my packing material, and I have enough for a little while now. So thank you. But yeah, I love everything I got from you. Everything was packed really well. I'm hoping to see. I'm trying to remember her name. Oh, it's right here. She has a beautiful little card too. She sent me. I think this is it. Nope, that's the other one. That's Mark. Was it this one? I got so many different cards yesterday. It was so nice. Kawana's Collections. I need to reach out to her because I got my packaging from her yesterday as well. It might have been the day before yesterday. And I love the way she packed her items too. So if y'all ever catch her auctions, y'all will not go wrong. She even had these little boxes that and this is just one because I want to see about ordering some of these. And then she had these little packs. She had 2 in a pack thing of the stuff I bought from her. And she had them nicely packed in little boxes like this. And this one's in a pink color, like almost like a salmon color, but I think it's more pink. And it's really cool little boxes. She shipped the little items that I got from her in these. So those are pretty cool. I got to look and see if they have them in purple. Because I like those, especially when somebody buys just a few items. Good morning, Miss Brenda. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Glams, you too. I hope you're feeling better. Good to see you this morning. Get well soon. Don't forget, Mark. If y'all can get Kim, Beth's channel tomorrow, they rotate on their auctions. And definitely promote Beth's channel for tomorrow's auction because I think it's on Beth's channel tomorrow. Correct, Mark? Let's see here. I am doing a pop-up jewelry sale sometime this morning because I have to be at your hump day auction. Thank you. I noticed that USPS does not offer the board game size priority boxes anymore. Of course, just when I need them. Paul, do you have one that you can get the number off of? Because you still can order them by the numbers. If you have the number of the box, if you happen to have one that's left that you haven't used yet, if you're not completely out, search by the number on the box. I just ordered some. Well, I got them already, but they came in with no problem. Did I miss somebody? Let me go back and check. Nope. Okay. Good morning, Miss Pat. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Roy. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Crystal. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Jill says, Ella worked me hard yesterday. We went sourcing. Oh, what? Wow. Hopefully y'all got some good stuff. Y'all found some good things to source. That sounds like something Ella would do. Okay, here we go. I was like, where did the chat go on me here? It is flying, but that's all good. Let's see. Yes, tomorrow on Beth's channel. Okay, there's the information. Definitely check out Jennifer I see that Jennifer dropped the link. So y'all check that link out. Make sure you subscribe to both of them because they do rotate the auction on both. And there's the link right there. Because Beth also does it on her channel and then they rotate with Mark. Some great stuff too. But also Mark puts out when they do the their haul videos, like a sneak preview of what they're going to have. You get an idea of what some of the items they're going to have on their auction for that week. So definitely check out his channel. Check out the items that they're showing you that he got because you just never know if it's going to show up in the auction. There's flipping goodies. Check them out. So yeah, that's basically some of the things I went through yesterday. Amazing stuff I got in yesterday. I love it. I just got to get in touch with somebody. There were some things I got missing that I didn't get. So I got to reach out to that person, but I'm waiting after the show, of course. And there I see Mr. Bobby. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. Don't forget, he does his shows every Wednesday. And that is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think, or maybe 8. I always forget the time. He rotates with A&G Reseller. So check that one out too. You just don't know what the topic is going to be. I like the little games that they play sometimes on their channel, on their show. So check it out. I try to stay up as long as I can. I've been doing that lately and staying up and supporting channels at night before I go to bed. So okay, so it's 8 o'clock Central, and tonight is going to be on his channel. So check him out. Tonight, you know what? I better do this right now before I forget. And I better put it on my calendar, because if not, I'm going to forget again what time. And it's at 8 p.m. Eastern. There we go. And repeat every week. There we go. It's on there now. I got to do a W. Miss Denise too. Good morning, John. How are you doing this morning? Hello. Good morning and welcome. Collecting Chaos. Hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing, sir? And I need to do this before I forget as well. This will be Miss Denise. You do Monday and Wednesdays at the same time every Wednesday and Monday? I think she said 10. See if I can find it. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a comment in the chat of what time she said. Did I go through? Can go too far up, maybe? I know she said it in the chat. I might not have gone. I'm gonna go up too high. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up in the chat and try to find where I was. The chat's flying here. Let's see. There we go. Where was I? Hello, Stephen. Hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing, sir, with your new karaoke show? I'm scared of you. Mr. Adam is also every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He does the basically a different guest on his show every week. And tonight it's Bobby and Angie. Wait, my show's at 7 and Bobby's at 8. That's what it is. Yeah. Adam does his every Wednesday at 7. I'll just do this later. Discard it for now. Yeah. Because I can't find it in the chat. The chat's gone too far for me to catch it. All right. Monday, 12. Okay, that's what it is. So Monday's at that 1 hour time. So that's every Monday at 1 Eastern, because you do it at 12 noon. So that's 1 Eastern. And that's every Monday. And then on Wednesdays, you do 11 Eastern. And then that will be at 11 Eastern. And that'll be every Wednesday. I got it. Okay. And then every Wednesday is Adam. Let's see here. I'm trying to find you in the chat. There it is. I'm just adding these things to my calendar so I don't forget, because a lot of times I do. And add time. That's at 7 p.m. I'm just trying to get it all on the calendar so I don't forget. I'll be in the edges of it. Got it. Thank you, Ms. Denise. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can get caught up in the chat here. I'm doing great. Listing done. And of course, Collecting Chaos, I kind of forgot last night. I was in the middle of working last night and working on some stuff. And I realized that I missed the beginning of his show, but he does it every Tuesday night at 7. He just started bringing in a guest at 6. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a dollar auction. So y'all go check it out. He brought in a guest last night, which was Patrick. That's going to be interesting to see. I guarantee y'all. Looking forward to it. Hello, Mama. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Hetty. Hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Stacy gonna ship. Is that a king on? Yes, it is. How did you know? Yeah, this is one of the crew I used to be on in New Orleans. The float. That was the organization I was part of. And then every year we rode. I was on the floats in the Carnival Club that I was in. It was a King Arthur shirt. Yes, that was the organization I used to be in. It was the crew of King Arthur, New Orleans. I was part of them for 5 years, 4 years. I think 1 year Robert didn't ride. Actually, the last 2 years. Yeah, the crew of King Arthur. Let's see here. Good morning. Wait, have a good day too. You're welcome too. Jennifer's always on it too. Jabby, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's Ray. Hello, good morning and welcome. There's Cheryl. Finally popped in and said hello. Good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing? Yes, don't forget to join him at 7. I make dollars at catching items is what I do. I enjoyed riding on the floats every year though. It was fun. It was a long day though, but I guarantee you, I slept good that night. On the men's and better. That's awesome, Glams. Good to hear that. Let's see. Gims. Dawn. Check the sensor couch. Yeah, looking forward to that. Well, what's up? Jackass Retro. Hello, good morning and welcome. Long time no see. How you been? You been busy, huh? I thought I saw somebody else coming, but I guess I didn't. Nope. Okay. I was misreading stuff here. All right, let me go ahead and put the link in the chat. Also, please do not forget, with everything that's been going on, and if y'all missed Monday's show, please go back and watch it into the way we basically talked about the do's and don'ts about the chats and that kind of stuff when it comes to links. I still hear some people are misleading about certain things. And again, this is the research I did. Not everybody's going to agree with it, but that's basically what I found, and I brought it to you. And if somebody says that I did something, let me know. I'll go back and research it some more. But that's what I brought to you from what I researched. So definitely go back and watch Monday's show. And you'll know why that I'm not having a lot of people dropping links anymore to help others. Well, hello, Haley. How are you doing this morning? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Good to see ya. That's right. In the South, they burn them. You're right about that. Good to see you. I was watching her show yesterday, I think it was. She was doing a live, and I was able to catch her live last night yesterday afternoon. So if y'all haven't checked out her channel, definitely do that. I was channel hopping yesterday. Lord Jesus, I don't know how some people do it, but it was hard for me. But I did it the best I could. And that was Tuesday when I watched. Today's Wednesday, yeah. So it was yesterday. You got some po' boys? What? I know I got to find a place that, if not, I'm gonna make it myself. I don't know. I've been wanting a po' boy and haven't had any yet because I don't have that up here. Well, that is awesome. Thank you for for coming and joining us. I did watch your show. I think it was yesterday you had a live. I think you just did a pop-up, I think it was, or you might have been scheduled. I'm not sure. I did so many hopping channels all over the place yesterday. After I finished my work that I was doing, I said, okay, it's time for me to check on some channels. Oh, that was Sunday. Okay, I knew it was one day this week. So that was Sunday. Yeah. And I try to do that on a regular basis. Oh, don't get me started. That's the two things I cannot have together. A good shrimp po' boy. Now you got me wanting one. I'm going to have to make my own. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Ain't no doubt about it. But you know, I have to say, since I stopped eating all that bread, the right carbs with yeast and fried shrimp and all of that stuff, I have to say that my gout has not flared up. I do eat it in moderation, like I'll do a salad or something like that. But so far it has helped, and I've lost weight. So here we have a question here. How do you make a po' boy, and how is it different from a sub? Okay, there's several things. A sub is a different type of bread. Usually a po' boy is made out of French bread, and you basically cut it along the side, and when you open it, you just butterfly it. You don't cut it all the way through, and that's what they call a po' boy. Actually, back in the day, it used to be something that you can make plentiful of a good meal, and it wasn't that expensive. And also you can do, and for me, like for a roast beef po' boy, I know it's got to be sloppy. It's got to be good. I like a roast beef po' boy, and I love shrimp po' boys. But it's just a type of bread, which is French bread, especially fresh baked right out the oven, still nice and warm. I am so out of the loop and need to check out more channels. That's definitely right. But y'all need to check out Haley's channel. I did check it out this weekend when she had my first time checking out her channel. And I was doing all kind of hopping on different channels this weekend, and I was able to catch her live. So definitely go check her out. I actually found her in another auction that I was in, and she was in the chat, and I said hello. No po' boys that were just uncivilized. I am not fancy. I just like a sandwich. And welcome to all the on my plate. I hear you. But yeah, that's what a po' boy is. It's usually made with French bread. Yes, Bama. I have. That I have, yes. And they call that debris. They don't actually put roast beef. It's just the gravy with the debris in it, which makes for excellent sandwich. Let's see. All right, by the way, I did put the link in the top in the blue box. If you tap on that blue box, the link is in there for you to come on and promote your channel. I do ask that when you do come on, that you do keep your camera on so I can verify that it's you. Ça c'est bon is right. But make sure your camera's on so I can verify that it's you. But you're more than welcome to come on and promote your channel. I made a White Castle hamburger sub sandwich. I bought at a shack for 10 sliders. See, I don't know. I just can't eat those. What is up? Wait, is that who I think it is with the name? Yeah, it is. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Where you been? I haven't seen you go live lately.
I've been live every single day.
And what time is that?
Usually between 8 and 8:30 in the morning, Pacific time. Pretty much every day.
Jennifer, yes, that little birdie is correct. I am working on a new chai video.
So yeah, it's been, man, I don't know. I think
hello,
you know
Roberto.
What it is? I think it's that YouTube gives me other stuff in my to look at in the morning, and it's usually I'm like turn it on when I wake up, and whatever the first thing it shows me is what I turn on. So
right.
But yeah, I'm just I'm pulling my orders this morning, getting ready for my live show, and thought I'd pop in since, man, it has been man, it might have been 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Jennifer, I'm sure is going to be dropping your link, which I need to check to make sure I'm still subscribed because I haven't seen notifications come in, so I need to check that. But those that are in the chat, we do get a lot of new people in the chat, and for those who don't know what you do as far as what you specialize in on your channel and the things that you do on your channel, tell everybody a little bit about that, and then what do you specialize in the most? Because it's very fascinating for what you do. All right, Glenn, have a good day. Don't work too hard, sir. And hello, Roberta, and Flip It. Hello, good afternoon, morning, and welcome. Go ahead, Christy. Hello, good morning and welcome.
my name is Matt. My store name, my channel name. I'm on Whatnot now. All Jackass Retro. Universal branding. It's a good thing. Specialize mainly in vintage collectibles, paper ephemera, and postcards. Have over 20,000 active eBay listings. Just started up on Whatnot. In fact, I have an auction this evening. If it's okay, I'll get back to my computer and drop the link here when I'm done with you here.
Yeah, because this is your first time. So what category are you selling first in?
On Whatnot, I'm selling first postcards, paper ephemera, and vintage photography.
Awesome.
So all this back here, right there, if you see, this whole rack is all postcards.
And also, now I know why I'm not getting your notifications.
What's that?
I now know why I'm not getting your notifications. It took my sub away from you.
What happened?
It took my sub away from you, so therefore I
really?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't getting notifications.
Well, that's no good.
Because I know I subbed to you since I had this channel.
Anywho, go ahead. To you. That's weird. Well, I mean, YouTube does weird stuff. So, yeah. I mean, example of stuff that I sell. I mean, this is a menu from about 1940s from the Hotel St. Paul in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a sampler, like breakfast menu. You'll see sample here. So this is probably like a proof from the printer before it went to print. This sold for $56.
Wow.
So stuff like this, I'll be pulling a few more orders here in a minute, but make up the majority of my sales. And I do a live show every morning, right between 8 and 8:30 in the morning, where we pack up all the orders, talk about the things that sold. It's kind of a hangout for a lot of different postcard sellers. So if it's a niche you're interested in getting into, definitely check that out. It's a good place to get your questions answered. A lot of people with a lot of knowledge, really geared in the paper ephemera and postcard category, but I sell everything under the sun, from Yankee candles to toys to you name it, but most of it is in the, I would say, paper and ephemera category.
Now, tell everybody a little bit about how you do your organizations, because I know I watched you before where you have everything so organized when it comes to your ephemera.
I actually, I've started a second new system. I'm transitioning out of the older one that I used. The older one worked great up until a point, but then it became basically unscalable. I did organize previously essentially by state, and sometimes but broken down by city. For like New York, obviously I've got Albany, NYC, Niagara, but and then I would organize also by era of postcards. So linen era postcards, which if you know anything about postcards, are from a certain era, chrome, or a little bit more modern. But this was not a scalable system, and I actually I adopted the one that Popeye's Postcards uses, and I actually now use it for all of my postcards and small ephemera. And it's actually a lot easier and scalable, and it's basically a letter number tab system. So this is the C box, and we have just dividers that go numerically from 1, and in this case up to 15. I leave a little note of when I list them and where I sourced from as well, just personal reference. But this way, when I sell through a box, I can just backfill from the back and add to the numbers, and always basically keep them full. And when this box gets full, when C gets full, I move on to D, then E, then F. And I started this system January 1st of this year, just before January 1st, and started with A, and I am up to, I'll be starting J in a couple of days here. And
Wow.
and that's with, that's 5 months into the year. Each box probably is around about 500 to 750 postcards. And I've probably backfilled all the letters twice now. So
Wow.
keeping them up and full keeps them easier to actually sort through.
Right.
So I'll
Do
show
you
you
do a
guys
lot of
right
collab?
now.
Do you
What's
do a
that?
lot of collabing with Popeye's postcards?
We've done some, not a huge amount, and so but I'll show you guys the sort of how the thing works. I'm going to share my screen if that's okay with you, Johnny,
Yeah.
just so people can kind of see.
So one of the things I wanted to mention too, if you like or wanting to get into ephemera, here's one of the channels you definitely want to keep up with because it's amazing on the stuff he does. All right, here you
So
go.
here's the postcard that I'm looking for. It's this Christmas postcard with looks like an angel or Jesus with a little lamb. It's German. This little inventory tag here tells me it's going to be in the F box under number 7, and it sold for $7.95. So if I take it off here, so you guys have seen the card, in theory, if everything works the way it should, I should be able to come over to F7, just pull, a stack of about that big, and within a couple of seconds here, shouldn't be too tough to find. It's always going to be the last card in the pile. That's pretty much the rule. But, there we go.
Wow.
And so it takes me about that long to pull. Sometimes I'll have a tablet with me while I'm doing this.
Uh-huh.
And so I can just quickly go through. But, I've got 14 orders going out today. Most of those are postcards. It'll probably take me maybe 20 minutes to pull everything at most. And, there's usually going to be one outlier that's a little bit more difficult for me to locate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Horizon Picks, it's not a niche for everybody. Paper ephemera, and the thing that I like about it is, this right here, this one shelf is. Let me put these back. I'll move this so you can see it a little better. I got my cats running around here. So this one shelf is, 12,000 listings approximately, probably $120,000 in gross listing value. Compared to the rest of my store, this is the most valuable real estate that I have. And it takes up 10 square feet.
That's amazing.
So in terms of a category that's very easy and relatively quick to scale, I've only really been selling postcards since about August of 2020 in earnest. And it took me about a month and a half to list my first 1,000 postcards.
What?
And right now I list roughly 1,000 a month, often more. And I can pretty easily sit and list 100 in a day.
All right, I'm gonna have a question for you because there's a lot of new people that I see in the chat that I think, and if I remember correctly, that do ephemera.
Yes.
The first question of the two parts is, what is the best or what is the top few subject lines that you want to look for when doing postcards, and how do you scan them in to get them into the pictures? Because it looks like there's not much to take on pictures, but scanning wise, or how do you get them uploaded for postcards?
Sure, that's a really good question. It's actually pretty easy one to answer as well. I basically use a duplex scanner. I use a Epson ES400. It is, I think, the gold standard of, not that particular model, but Epsons are the gold standard for duplex scanning. So I can scan 20 or 30 postcards in a minute or two. And I basically just plop a pile into the scanner, run them through. They go into whatever folder I tell them to go into. And when I'm creating my listing, I have all of my basically photo scans ready to go, and I just upload the appropriate postcard into the listing and move to the next.
Yeah, Roy was saying that's a great way. You pick your inventory based on your space, depending. Great use of space.
Yeah, and I mean, this is, in terms of number of listings, probably about 60% of my overall eBay listed inventory, and it takes up. I mean, I have 2 rooms of inventory. You know, you can see a lot of my other stuff here. Goes all the way around the room. I also sell a lot of records, vinyl records. I'm a little bit sold through on those in a moment, but I have a secondary inventory room that goes back there that you can't see. So in terms of number of items and just gross listing value and what the total dollar amount of what I have items listed for, this is probably about 60-70% of that, versus the amount of space that it takes up, which is maybe 10%. So,
and it's mobile tile where you can move it around too without having to keep it in that one spot.
I mean, and you know, I'm soon going to outgrow this one shelf,
right?
But you know, when that happens, it's not like I'm going to be having to clear a ton of room. I'll just, you know, probably clear a second shelf back here or add another rolling shelf. So
right. Horizon says there's an old saying: either you run out of money or space.
Yes.
And sometimes probably both.
Yeah, and I am really at no risk of running out of space anytime soon. Like,
right.
You know, if anything, a half a day of organization down here, and I've more or less cleared half the space out. So
right.
So the 2 things I wanted to plug here and is one, you know, my sorry, 3 things. My morning shipping show. If you ever want to learn about postcards or paper ephemera, maybe you just find a pile at a garage sale or a flea market. You pick them up because the price is right, and you know you want to get some advice, or maybe you just want to flip them to some postcard sellers, which is another good thing. You got a lot of people in my chat who are more than happy to buy your postcards if you find them. 2, I've got a whatnot for vintage photography, paper ephemera, and postcards happening today at 3:00. And when I come off the stream, I'll go pop that link in the chat if it's okay with you.
Yeah.
And Mark at SM Postcards, also on whatnot, tonight at 5:00. So basically, he's going to be doing a little bit smaller lots than mine, so little, probably lower, easier dollar amount and entry point. And I'll be doing a little bit broader range of stuff from photography and other kinds of ephemera. So,
and on your morning show, that's every Monday through Friday at 11:35.
Monday through Friday, sometimes weekends depending on how busy I am. But yeah, from about 8:30 till I'm done shipping. So.
Okay, so it's 11:30 Eastern.
Pacific.
I know, but I'm just saying it'd be 11 Eastern for
us. yes, yeah. So I wanted, you know, glad to see you again. Glad to be able to pop in. I feel like it's been too long, and I hopefully will do that again. I'm going to stay on just for a minute, see if any other people have questions, I'm happy to answer, and then I'll pop up and head on up and give you guys my.
And if you have any questions in reference to ephemera or postcards or anything like that, one of the things I noticed, you had the vinyl in banker's box. I never thought of using banker boxes.
It's it's an imperfect system.
I never thought of using banker boxes.
Yeah, it's they work. They're easy. They're cheap, and
it fits in the box perfectly without bulging.
Alphabetical by artist.
I didn't realize it would fit in the boxes perfectly without bulging from the sides.
I think it bulges a tiny bit, but it's it doesn't break the box. I've had these for more than 3 years, and they were, as you can see, used from my my former employer before before that. So they're doing okay. I haven't had one bust out. And then this one over here, this is just a bookshelf I literally turned on its side.
Wow. That is so cool. Roberta says she just recently started collecting postcards. A friend gave her a few from various Philly motels, and now she's obsessed. Get addicted quick. Good morning, Marketplace. How are you doing this morning? I definitely need to reach out to you. I just picked up some 1960 Progressive Farmers magazines and was curious the best way to sell.
I mean, there's two things that I would look at. One is, how quickly are you looking to get your money on it?
Mm-hmm.
If you are wanting to get it relatively quick, you may want to consider doing lots. Look at the market. Look at the advertising. If there's good advertising in it, you'll probably want to market it for its advertising. Mm-hmm. Stuff like, advertisements for tractors and farm machinery can be pretty popular. But, anything sort of agricultural related, Western tends to do pretty well. I actually just sold, trying to find it, a rodeo program from 1968 from the Oregon State Fair. So yeah, you might want to look at that. If you have a full year run, you can break down just, this is from January through December for 1960, and just do it by a full year. If you've got a full decade, you can sell it by the decade, or you can sell it by the issue. And doing it by the issue, you'll probably take a while to sell through. And just magazines in general, it really depends. Unless it's like a hot rod magazine or something like that, they can be slow movers. You got to be real patient with that stuff.
Right.
Most paper ephemera, it's got to be just list it and forget it, because man, it might sell tomorrow, it might sell in 2 years, and you've got to be prepared for both of those things to be able to happen.
Now, what about old vintage music sheets?
Yep, sell that too. Those, they sell. They can. I mean, I listed all of my sheet music last year, and it's still selling like every, maybe one every couple of weeks. It's, depending on how much you have listed, can be a slow seller. I mean, for me, I think in any category, one, you've got to have a lot listed to start seeing sales come in regularly.
Right.
So you basically have to have a good footprint within a particular niche. And two, you've got to be patient. It's going to take stuff a while to sell. People have to be able to find your items. Sometimes you have to be able to find the buyer, right? Somebody may not want, I'm just a vagabond lover for another year, right? So you've got to be able to wait for that right person to come along at the right time and be ready with the right price. So
right.
Who knows how long that's going to take.
Right. Now, if you have any questions about ephemera or anything with postcards, go ahead and ask, because he's here right now. One of the things I want to ask, in case if somebody is interested, where do you primarily, and I think I know the answer to this, but where you primarily list, and if not just one place, where are some of the other places that people who are doing ephemera type material where else can they show this list to sell other than on eBay if that's the only website?
The HIP platform, HIP Postcards, automatically integrates to your eBay. Basically, it will cross-list those onto their platform for you. Etsy's a good place. For individual pieces of ephemera, there's not a whole lot out there. Same thing for individual postcards. There's, I can't remember the name. I'm not on the platform, but there's a European platform that I've heard, like the Auction Professor, and I know Popeye's Postcards has some stuff out there. But really, the gold standard is eBay. With the exception of, like, if you're selling an album of postcards or something like that, you may want to put it on Etsy as a larger lot because you're looking at a different audience there. But honestly, outside of HIP platform and eBay, there's really not a heck of a lot else out there. Pretty much all the other stores or websites sell their own stuff.
Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any questions. If anybody has any. I used to do paper crafting exclusive. I know there's a couple of channels I've been watching where they will take old photos or different types of ephemera type things and make craft items out of them.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. I've been watching a couple of those as well.
Yeah, Dawn in the chat here actually will stake out your house if she finds out that you're a junk journaler. And if she discovers that you are going to be using good ephemera to make crafts, you better look out, because lady is armed and ready to strike at any moment.
Really?
Yeah, it's serious, man.
There's a couple of channels that I've watched that it's amazing what they do, though. I mean, they'll even take like old rulers and make a jewelry box out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
But yeah, I mean, I'll create lots of really damaged postcards or really damaged other ephemera and market it on Etsy and eBay for junk journalists.
Right.
But I won't tell Dawn that I'm doing that, because
let's see. Old Avon Books. If anyone wants to use the junk journals, there you go. Let's see. Roy says, what about the art pieces? Call me a bro. Come at me, bro.
What about for art pieces? You're talking about using ephemera and stuff for art pieces? Yeah. Repurposing postcards is a crime.
I know Victoria's having issues with her mouse, poor baby. She had a hard time with her show this morning. Good morning, Victoria. So yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll get them answered for you. If not, check out his channel. He's on every Monday through Friday and sometimes on weekends at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and maybe on weekends. Who was the guest? I left and came back. What? This is Fart Sack Jack. She missed out who you were.
My name is Matt from Jackass Retro.
And then Matt does
a lot on the whatnots, on the eBays.
And then tonight's your first whatnot?
No, this is my 4th auction in a week. Actually, I've done 5 shows in a week. I did a giveaway show, a paper ephemera show, a 45 RPM record show. Yesterday I did toys, and today I'm doing paper photography and postcards again.
Now you also do, besides your morning show, you also do shows in the evening off and on too, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, usually on weekends I'll do the show on Sunday at night, or if I have a really heavy shipping day, I'll do an evening show. But almost always it's in the morning. And we used to have the Three Gringos show with Lobster and Just in Time, but that's been on permanent temporary hiatus. So we don't.
Marketplace Boutique wants to know, do you take scrapbooks apart to resell the pieces?
Yes, often, especially if there's a scrapbook that's filled with brochures and postcards and stuff like that. I will completely take that thing apart. In some cases, I will sell the scrapbook as a scrapbook. I actually just sold one yesterday that was like a 4H with all these cool like photography, like food photography and stuff like that on the inside. So that I just sold as a single unit, which they go both ways. I'll take a look at it and just see what's in it and decide if it's worth selling on its own or selling as a book.
Okay. Also, don't forget, it is getting close to 9:30, and the Art of Reselling, which is Paul, if y'all don't know who that is, if y'all new to the channel, he starts his live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go ahead and check him out if you can, if you'd like to.
And since you're going to wrap up, I got to start pulling my orders. I'm going to run to my computer and drop my whatnot link for the folks. And I want to thank you very much for having me, as always. Hopefully it'll be soon. Thank you, everybody in the chat as well.
And also, please make sure
check out the channel on the auction tonight.
Yeah, Jennifer's dropping the link, so please make sure you do check those links out, because like there's several of us, and including myself, I thought I was sub to Matt, and I wasn't. So just double check and make sure if there's channels that you do like or you haven't seen in a while, double check and see, and then go back and watch those videos and leave comments. That does help their channel, and it's just one of those nice things to reassure that you're not missing out on the content you enjoy. Let's see, how often would photocopy something and then save the original historical piece, and I do not want to damage the. There you go.
I'm also on, by the way, I am on Facebook under Jackass Retro as well, and I post huge galleries of postcards on there from my pickups. So if you just like pretty pictures, you can go just follow me on the Facebook and check out the galleries, and there's tons of cool images there. So
now, do you do anything on Instagram?
Not enough.
Okay. I don't either, so don't feel bad.
So yeah, I'll go drop my whatnot here. And
yeah.
Again, thanks for having me, and I'll hopefully be not a stranger.
Definitely come back and join us. Yes.
Bye, everybody.
All right. He does it all the time. Good to see you again, Matt. So definitely check him out if you're definitely interested in or needing to know more information between his channel and Popeye's postcards. I have definitely been learning a lot when it comes to postcards, and it's really interesting to see the different types of postcards that are not only being posted and sold, but what people are finding out in the wild and or in when like you go to estate sales and stuff like that, or even garage sales. Good morning, Catherine. Hello, good morning and welcome. It's only if it's in the title, Stacy. What did I miss? All right, there's his whatnot link if you want to catch it. And what I like, I hope this is just to go to your channel, because every time I go to, it's like claiming money and that kind of stuff, and I don't understand how that works. Because I get so many of those, it's like, what's going on? But then I think you got to buy something to get that $10, I think. But I don't know how to find and go, because right now it looks like it just takes you to whatnot. I'll learn that one day, one way or another sooner. Hello, Kraken. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning and welcome. I didn't realize that words wasn't allowed. Yeah, it's just certain things that you say, especially when it comes to either listings and or in the chats. Am I that far behind? No, huh? Oh, I have no comments. That's why. Where was I at? Okay, that's where I was earlier. Everybody saying hello. Do you take scrapbooks apart? That was the other question. Often photos sometimes. Chats move quickly. Yeah, and then the chat does go back up with the video, so you can always go back. Or don't forget, you can use the 3 dots next to somebody to go directly to their channel. If you missed the link in the chat that Jennifer's been dropping, go get the little 3 dots. It'll bring you right there to their channel. There's his auction today, so make sure you catch those and make sure you save it. See if you can get to it. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, there it is, right there. Ah, there you go. Thank you. And I can follow it. Cool.
Hey, everybody. Just wanted to
Stop. There you go. Yeah, because it's so hard to find people. I don't like that on Whatnot. When you can't really find, you got to really look, search, and all that stuff for somebody's channel. And everyone in the chat, good to see you. All right, there's a link for the Whatnot. Go back and check it out. There's so many different Whatnots now. There's just so many to keep up with. It's blowing up, and a lot of people are doing it. All right, Mark. Later. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. I've been just sitting here listening and almost the whole. Well, thank you. You just never know who's going to pop up and talk about what's going on. Yes, Johnny, that's a $10 credit for the purchase. You'll get credit when you. Okay, that's what it is. All right. Let's see here. I think it was the non-po boy word. Does that message? No, it doesn't mess with it. It's just for some reason, Monday, it came up in conversation, and of course, I'm from Louisiana, and so that's how we've been talking in the midst of talking about po' boys. So it's just like an inside thing in the channel. It does not mess with the algorithm, no. Good morning, Colleen. I watched your morning show already this morning. I love it. I love your shows. So cool. Let's see here. Graphic T Cell. Betho, hello. I don't know if I said hello earlier, but hello and welcome. Use 3 dots. Yeah, use the 3 dots. It helps a lot easier. That way, if you miss the links that Jennifer's dropping, you can go to the 3 dots, and it'll take. You can go. The very first thing it says, go to channel. Check out some channels if you like to check them out from the chat. That's the easiest way to do it if you miss the links. The chat does fly, so yeah. Just a sandwich? I know, huh? They're finally coming out with the heart emoji now that I can use, and I can see it. Whereas when they first rolled it out, you only see a peach little block in the chat. So now it's finally coming out too. So that's pretty cool. Right, but she asked me to remove a comment with the S word. Yeah, because it's what Dawn, if you go back to Monday's show and watch it, you'll know more about why we're trying to help you in the chats. Not using the words sub, I sub to you, please check out my channel, or I just sub to you, and things like that. Because we think that's why you're losing, we think from my research I did, that is one of the reasons why people are losing subs. Because it's more of a sub for sub kind of thing. So that's why we started talking about po' boys or sandwiches in that aspect. So be careful when using that word, because if you're trying to get subs and you use that comment in the chat, we thinking that that's why you're losing your sub count on a daily basis. For that reason, from what I did the research with, I did a whole week's worth of something I was trying out, like an exam. What do you call that again? Experiment I did last week, and I did a lot of research this week. So yeah, definitely go check out Monday's video. We did talk a lot about it. Yeah, just don't talk about ask of or I sub to you, would you please sub to me kind of thing. Because if you're trying to build your sub count, that's not gonna be the right way to do it. Good morning, Irene. Hello, good morning and welcome. We need to have a sandwich party with po' boys. I tell you, we need to. I have to make my own. So I'm gonna have to do that. I have a lot of questions about this as far as the details. Not a problem. So don't forget at 12 o'clock, at 9:30, Paul just went live. It is the Art of Reselling. Today is Wednesday, so at 10 o'clock, Susanna goes live. And at 11 o'clock, Creative Creations by Denise goes live. And then I go back live at 2. And am I missing anybody for today that I'm trying to think of? Adam goes on at 7. Bobby and Angie goes on at 8. So you got a good full day of different lives to catch. And of course, in the middle, you might have a couple of pop-ups here and there, or you might have a couple of other lives or auctions and things like that. Hello, Anna. Hello, good morning and welcome. So please make sure you go check out those other channels. Johnny, we need a tutorial on making po' boys that right way. Okay. Trust me, I'm working on a chai video, which Jennifer had a birdie tell her. And so I am working on that. I hope we get that out today or the first thing in the morning. I will work on it until I get it done. It's going to be a shorter one. It's going to be a 2-week update on chai. And I got so much video clips that I need to put together and make videos with. So I will be working on that. And then I'm going to be making some more. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the Cajun Roots Reseller channel, which all my information is in the description bar below, by the way, I do have a channel where I just do all videos pre-recorded, and a lot of those are how-to videos. So please make sure you are subscribed to that channel so you don't miss out. Hit the notifications for when I do come out with other videos on how-to videos, especially, and our sourcing and things like that. I want to do meetups. I do that on the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. And then, of course, all that information is in the description. If you ever want any merchandise with anything that has to do with the Cajun Roots Reseller and or the sayings that I do, like you do you boo, who not me, and things like that, all of that is in the description bar below in the Big Cartel website that I have. And help yourself to that as well. And again, we're going to end the show. So if you would like to come on after the show is over, the link is at the top in the blue box. You're always welcome to come on in and chit chat with me in the back room. I do help a lot of people with that when they do come on after the show. It's a one-on-one kind of thing. So after the show, if you want to come on and have any questions, or you want to talk about something, or have a question about something, you need some help with something, come on and join me after the shows. And that's every Monday through Friday at 8:30. Don't forget, at 2 o'clock, I do have the Hump Day auction. And then again, this Friday, I will be on with Creative Creations by Miss Denise at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as her mod, starting this Friday. And she'll do it every other Friday, opposite of my TGIF show. And then again, don't forget this Sunday coming is the Joy of Auction Sunday, which is starting this Sunday with virtual shopkeeper Dee will not be able to be with us this Sunday because she does have prior engagements. But Mike, 2 old guys, vintage and resale, will be with me. With Mark and Mike will be there this Sunday. Don't forget Dawn and Mary, my traditional co-host, Ella, and Dawn and Debbie and Max. And our guest today is none other than virtual shopkeeper Dee will be the guest for today. So come check us out. I know you're gonna leave a message. Somebody from Pennsylvania, leave a message. And then that way you can come back and check out who's our guest each week. Thank you so much. Jennifer just dropped that Big Cartel link. If you're interested in any merchandise, go check that out. So with anything and everything, like I say before I end each and every show, don't forget to help those in other channels in the chats. Go check them out. Support them. Give them those thumbs up. Make some comments on their videos. And like I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.